It hurts. Pippa Middleton slapped Meghan in the face when she didn't invite her to the wedding. A story has resurfaced about Meghan being upset that she didn't score an invite to Pippa Middleton's 2017 wedding. The Express talks about how Meghan was sad because Pippa didn't want her there. Markle was said to have been left upset by Pippa Middleton's initial decision not to invite her to a wedding. Looking into the lukewarm at best relationship between Catherine, Princess of Wales and Meghan over the years, royal commentator Camilla Tominey recalled reports concerning the May 2017 nuptials between James Matthews and Pippa. Kate's sister initially declined to invite Meghan to a big day, Miss Tominey wrote, perhaps fearing that she'd be upstaged by Harry's girlfriend. However, she later relented and invited the now Duchess to the evening reception that followed the service, to keep the peace. Miss Tominey added Kate and Prince William took exception to the Sussexes moving the name places at the table after the bride had organised for no couple to sit together during the reception. Meghan's attendance at Pippa's wedding was also discussed by Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand in their biography Finding Freedom. In it, the authors claimed the media frenzy that followed Meghan and Harry, even when they were only a few months into their relationship, made them somewhat a reluctant addition to the guest list for the nuptials. The authors went on to claim both Pippa and her mother Carol Middleton privately harboured concerns that the American actress's presence alongside Harry might overshadow the whole event. The book, however, claimed Harry and Meghan had agreed she couldn't turn up at the church following reports in the media about the bride-to-be and Markle's physical appearance. While Harry attended the nuptials alone, Meghan took part in the party that followed. Remember the story from around that time, and there were multiple reports of whether Meghan was present at the event. Some say she was, others say she wasn't. I honestly don't think she was because I remember hearing that Pippa and her husband James had a rule in place where only married couples were invited. So if there were singles with partners they weren't married to, the partner wasn't invited to the wedding. From recollection, Meghan was invited to the reception. Anyway, she doesn't seem to like the Middleton sisters much. Why? Because they're more well-liked than she is. Hey Meghan, try being nice to people and then people might respect you. Also, why would Pippa invite a woman she barely knows to a wedding? The only reason Harry was there was because she knew him. Moreover, it's been said that the actress wasn't invited because the bride didn't want to be upstaged. It's understandable that Pippa felt that way, and it appears that even she got the vibe that Meghan was bad news. However, she only wanted the invite to the wedding so she could take centre stage. After all, Markle reveals at Eugene's wedding that she was pregnant, and Harry backed this up in Spare from what we've heard. Meghan thought the event was all about her, not Pippa and James. Michelle of the Royal Daily Tea made a good point when she said in a review for Spare that the Sussexes have very thin skin and can't take criticism. This is an excellent thought process for a couple of reasons. First, Harry comes across as envious and bitter because he was born second. Secondly, he doesn't want to see that he had a relatively good life after his mother died, as people did everything for him, yet he still wants to be the victim. Pippa is not a stupid woman, she knows when something is off. To add strength to this, remember the rumour floating around that William had cheated on Catherine with Rose Hanbury. Well, why would Pippa name her second daughter Rose if this were the case? She adores her sister and would never hurt her by calling her child after her brother-in-law's alleged mistress.